Ooh, we need to play Teysa, but I need to make sure that we put the vampire in here. I did not. I built this earlier. Let's go and go down. I shouldn't do this, but we're just going to go down a couple lands. And we'll cut one more card. I guess we don't necessarily need a Linda that bad. Yeah, put it down to 1, because we want to have access to Teysa. Yeah, there we go. Click done. Now this is kind of like my my Church of Athreos deck, so I'm excited to test this one out. We'll see if we can't get some fun stuff going on it. And I don't think my mic can pick it up, but if you hear like a very tiny snoring sound, my cat snores sometimes, so that's it. I know. Oh yeah, that would be good. Completely forgot about that. All right, so we've got Swamp, Final Payment. Yeah, not super wild about this one. Isolated Chapels. Yeah, this is a lot better. We got the Oligarch. We got the somebody's gonna competing with Mother of Runes for this one. Priest of the. Yeah, I like this. We'll keep on this one. We can definitely go for Costly Plunder on. She reminds me of what's her name from Game of Thrones. Do we want Costly Plunder on top? I think at this point we're going to put that on the bottom. Let's see if we can't hit a few more lands. That'd be pretty good. But yeah, she reminds me of what's her name from Game of Thrones? Tell Cersei it was me. Hey, glad you can make it. Let's get down Swamp. Let's go for the Oligarch. And the next turn we'll go for Priest. Yeah, I think I like that. And the Priest is definitely, this is one of those cards that will be going into my Church of Athreos deck. You know, the fact that she is a human cleric. You can sacrifice creatures, which is thumbs up right there. They lose 2 life, and then you get to add mana. I mean, it's just such a unique card. I love it. Let's get down Isolated Chapel. We're going to push in with Oligarch and cash in a card draw. Yeah, let's go for that. If we're playing against tokens, we want to do that. So let's go and push in with Old Lady. Hello, partner. All right, so going to put them down to 18. And if we're going to go for Costly Plunder, actually, we'll go and get down Priest of the Forgotten Gods. And then we'll go for Harpy next turn. Yeah, I like that. Okay, kick back over there. Yeah, 4 of. We have access to 4 of every single card. So if you want to see some sort of... well, it's just one of those cards that she may not be good on her own, but the fact that she's human cleric and it works really well with all of our other ways to kind of, you know, sacrifice a human or a cleric, and that we can cash in a card draw and get 2 mana. You know, there's sometimes we just want to get a few extra Athreos triggers or something. So it's not the best, but like it's more kind of like creature type, and it has a very unique ability. And that's what we're always looking for in the church. All right, so I'm going to get down the Marshal, Costly Plunder. I guess we can actually swing in with both. Yeah, let's go and go for that. Put down to 15. And then the Harpy's going to be a 1-2. Yeah, I like that, because that's still going to allow us to kind of set up, hopefully, a nice Slaughter of the Strong. If we hit that 4th land drop, we can get down Scales, and that'll allow us to maybe kind of set up a Slaughter of the Strong once we finally hit one of our payoff cards of Vindictive Vampire. Final Payment. And I guess we still just kind of keep pushing in, being aggressive on this one. Yeah, I like that. And if something happens and they go for some blockers, then we'll go for that instead. It's going to be, what else? Costly. Yeah, let's go and go for Costly Plunder on Oligarch. The main thing is we need to get some land drops, get down Seraph. Yeah. And that's such an Orzhov ability. I love it. Get down Plains, and that still leaves us access to Final Payment. Yeah, then we're going to pass the turn. I love Final Payment. This is one of those cards that, you know, it's a common. It does have a high cost, pay 5 life, or sack a creature, but, ooh, Divine Visitation. Okay. I think we want to go for Final Payment. We could take 5 on this one. We want to hold on to our creatures. Because they end up getting a lot of these tokens, and that's not going to be good for us. So they're going to get down Divine Visitation, and I don't think I have Mortify in here, which is not the best. All right, so let's get down. And they're still going to be able to hold on to that token with powerful. Yeah, so let's go and push in. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we get down Seraph because that's going to allow us to get some pretty good pressure in there. That's going to be 4. Look at that. I'm not gonna lie, I love stuff like when they do the little like that. I didn't realize that. Well, I've seen that they had animations sometimes, but whenever they, I don't know all of the animations, but whenever they would put them down, I'm like, oh yeah. There's one that was really good, and every time it went on, I was always just like, I wanted to do the thumbs up, like this is great. I don't know, just little stuff like that. I enjoyed that about Arena. Well, we'll test it out. All right, so we get down Obligation. Yeah, I think I like that. So let's get down Obligation. So they've got the Marshal. And none of these have flying. So we swing in for 4. Harpy swings in. That's going to be us getting in for 6. And then we sack, and that's going to be it, I think? Yeah. Yeah, so we swing in. Put them down to 2. Then we go for Priest. So, and then any number of target players each lose 2 life. And now we have to sacrifice 2. There we go. Okay. You know, with those 2 extra tokens on the bound, for me, the last 2. There we go. Knock them down to 0. I like it. You can see the church is making our opponent pay the ties on this one. Thankfully, they were kind of stuck on lands for a while. Let's put them down to 0. I'll take it. I unfortunately, we can't. They don't have Brawl yet. I would totally be all over that, but they don't have Brawl. And it's one of those... They're going to be doing it sometime soon. I don't know when, but they will. But there's no definite timeline. And unfortunately, with the way this client is, because this is actually a different client than the original client. So we've got Double Island, Power Stone. Ooh, Double Rivers Rebuke. Yeah, I'm not wild about this one. Don't really want to go past 6. We've at least got Island, Artificer if we hit some artifacts. Yeah, we'll keep on this one. See what the Scry... Yes, we'll definitely keep that on top. Let's lead off with Island. Yeah, we're going to go for Artificers. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get that down. Yeah, exactly. I did... So we were in the chat, and they could not confirm anything, but... Because they did end up making a Discord for all the streamers. But long story short, they're going to... I think it's on the horizon. There's just not really a time frame. Let's go and swing it for 1. Get the bird damage. And yeah, then we'll just go for opt on our opponent's turn since we did make the land drop and see if we can't get a few more artifacts on the battlefield. Yeah, Singleton is definitely them, you know, kind of wading into that pool of just kind of seeing what it's going to be like. Because honestly, Singleton, yeah, we definitely want that on the bottom. Singleton on Arena is going to be one of the best ways to play just because, you know, you don't have to grind a lot of stuff. You can just have one of each card, and it'll be a lot of fun. And the fact of, actually, let's mission briefing on off. That's something we can go for. Yeah, let's go and push in with Artificer's Assistant. We'll probably end up going for that. But yeah, like I enjoyed recording content for Brawl because it made like the Commander power level, like it made the power balance issues with Commander just made it like level. Like I just every single game of whenever it attacks. Yeah, that's fine. And it was just fun. Like, you know, I always get to turn 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there's always a lot of back and forth. And so I always enjoyed Brawl, and so it'd be perfect on Arena. Let's get over to the instep. And actually, we're just going to do this now. So we're going to go for Mission Briefing. Yeah, let's go for mission briefing on op, because I want to make sure we're hitting these land drops. Let's get Tezzeret into the graveyard, and that'll leave island on top. We're going to choose opt. And it is weird because when I would record, I would record with some arena content, and I would go to record on Magic Online. I'm used to just like tossing the card up like that, and it's, you know, Magic Online. It serves a purpose. It's not as flashy as Magic Arena, but it's just really weird to go from Arena into to Magic Online sometimes. Do we want to swing in with one? Yeah, we'll go and swing. If they want to trade, they can trade. Because it's going to be, yeah, whenever it attacks, it's going to make it a 0-1. So either way, we're going to have to do that. We have 4. We have the land drop next turn. We have Tezzeret. Yeah, let's just go and pass the turn. But I enjoy playing standard, but like if I'm going to sit down and record, like I play commander, so that's why I'm kind of jamming some standard decks that I normally wouldn't really get the opportunity to play with. And I'm drawn to Azor's Gateway. Let's get down Island. Yeah, I kind of like getting down, especially if they're going to get down Dovin. Yeah, because actually Tezzeret will end up being a historic spell. We'll get the Scry. Do we want that extra land? That'll put us towards Rivers of... Yeah, I think I kind of like that. We'll leave that on top. And then that'll still give us access to Rivers. We don't really have that big of a board state developed, but we can still at least kind of start working towards that. Let's go for Tezzeret. And then no attacks. So we're going to leave up Artificer's Assistant. But yeah, this is pretty much what the deck wants to do. You know, we can get down to Azor's Gateway, start filtering some of our draw. And then I just really want to get a ton of mana with those shards. And just gain control of our opponent's entire board state. Yeah, you know, Arena's like Magic, like it is to me, it is very enjoyable to play this. Like normally I wouldn't be playing like this Tezzeret Artificer, even if I had access to the cards to MTGOTraders, I just wouldn't play it on Magic Online. But through Arena, I don't know why, it just makes it, you can just grind some games really quick, and I really enjoy it. But, you know, they're going to coexist. Arena and Magic Online are definitely going to just coexist together. They just serve two different purposes. Like my buddy, you know, he didn't really play a lot of digital Magic. Yeah, go and swing in. And they're swinging in at us. Yeah, that's fine. But he's been playing Arena, and he texts me all the time about Arena, so that's really cool. It's just, it kind of hits different target audiences within the community, or at least that's how I kind of view it. Let's get down the island. Now we can draw. We actually, yeah, we're not gonna be able to get the, because if we get to that sweet spot with Tezzeret and get those draw 2 card, definitely do that. Yeah, let's get down to Azor's Gateway. And really, if we're going for Rivers of Buke, Mass Manipulation doesn't really sound that good. Do we want Sinister Sabotage on top of our library? We could actually, yeah, I think I like that, because if we end up getting enough mana, we can sequence it to where we can counter Dovin. Yeah, we're going to leave that on top. So we'll at least have Azor's Gateway. Not going to. Thankfully, our opponent's kind of stuck on land, so I'll definitely take that. I know, Warlock. Look, it's so sick. I love it. Oh, look at that Azor's Gateway. And it's little stuff like that that's kind of, I don't know, it's pretty fun. But yeah, if we're going to bounce everything back to their hand, do we want to filter for that Sinister Sabotage? Actually, we can just leave it there. Or we can actually just draw a card with Tezzeret. Yeah, let's do that. Let's draw a card. That way we'll draw into Sinister Sabotage, and then go from there. Yeah, I mean it serves different purposes as far as Arena goes. I mean if we got more people playing the game, that's good. It kind of trickles down. You know, not everybody's going to jump into Commander, but having access to more people watching our stuff is always a good thing. Now we do have Azor's Gateway. That's going to be 1. We can't go for the filter, and yeah, we don't want to swing in because they'll just trade with both of those. Yeah, that's no attacks. It's, oh, that's what I have to describe Arena. Arena to me, it kind of feels like kitchen table Magic. Like you're first getting into it, like you just don't have access to every single card that you want and different things like that. And just, I don't know, you just kind of build goofy decks together. Yeah, it's just kind of a different way to just imagine the actual Magic universe. You know, it's There's no way Magic Online is going to be the next esports client. Like, if you come across on Twitch, people are going to be like, what is that shenanigan? Like, I don't want to watch that. There's the daily motorcycle that drives by, and they're swinging at it. So do we want to... Yeah, so with Dovin, whenever creature put a loyalty counter on it, it's going to pump it up. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, it feels like kitchen table Magic. You have no soul. They get the Warkite Marauder. But we definitely need to start putting some pressure on Dovin because they're going to get those extra counters. And the ultimate is, look at the top 10 cards, put 3 of them in your hand, the rest on the bottom. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, let's go for Sinister on that. I'm not really feeling that one. And if we need to reset, we can definitely go for River's Rebuke. That's going to send it back, and it's going to get rid of that loyalty, too. Island on... Yeah, we're okay with that. Could set up for really nice mass manipulation, too. Siren Storm Tamer. Yeah, that's... Sure. So actually, I don't play with my audio on, so I don't know any of the voices. I did it one time, and it was so... Whew, I couldn't handle it. We got Island on top. Yeah, we'll draw into that one. Yeah, it was really loud in my ears, so I turned it off. So unfortunately, I don't hear a lot of the voices, any other goofy voices or anything like that. So we go for Artificer. Yeah, if we're going for River's Rebuke, I think we just cash in a card draw here. Yeah, I like that. So we're going to cash in a card draw. Draw the Ob. Let's go for River's Rebuke. I simply just want to get the reset on Dovin, them getting rid of that. Yeah, I like that. Oh, look at that. The coast is clear, Bird and Thopter. Go. We're going to get in for 2. We're on the board now. We put the net at 17, and then we still have Opter, Zor's Gateway, and I'm just going to pass it back over there. But yeah, it's just fun kind of playing different things like this on Arena, and I don't know why, but just grinding the daily quests, like, it makes you kind of play decks that you normally wouldn't play. Like, this, like, deal, like, cast, like, 20 white creatures or something, and it's just always like, okay. I think I'll do that. All right, let's go for Ops, Sorcerer Spyglass. That is perfect, so we can get that down named Dovin. And actually, if we want to, we can just straight up just mass manipulation on Dovin. We need to get access to... Yeah, we can actually... No, we need 1 more mana to go for that. So... Now, if we do get down... Actually, that's going to be perfect. So let's go for Island. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. And that'll work out really well with Tezzeret. X is going to be... Yeah, because it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Actually, we can do another one, too, if we want to gain control of the... There we go. There we go. I love it. All right, so let's go for the... we definitely want to start cashing in some card draw. So let's go for the Tezzeret +1 and get a Thopter token. And then we go for Dovin. Put a loyalty key. Yeah, so that way we can start pushing past on some of these Thopters. We can swing in with the Artificer and that. Oh, look at that. And I'll give a few extra loyalty counters. And poor Bird, we lost our Bird, but at least it's going to put it up to 4, and then we can start getting a few more Thopters going. So, and definitely, we probably could have splashed blue-white for this stack, because it's straight up just mono-blue, if we wanted to get down Dovin, but kind of like what we got going on. Thematic Compass, okay. Let's go for the draw a couple cards, since we finally do have 3 artifacts with the double Thopters. And we let's go for it again. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is great. And then we go plus up on Dovin. Oh, yeah. And it's funny that we're doing this without Power Shard. All right, opponent's had enough. They're gonna scoop it up. That's perfectly fine. That's pretty good though. Tezzeret, we've played Azor's Bay and Hammer. Let's play this Temur deck. Or is there any deck anybody? Yeah, let's go for this. This was Okami. I'm not sure if Okami's in here, but Okami from the Discord suggested that I build this deck, and it was pretty close to what their original list was. Where are you? There we go. And this is basically, we're just trying to get the Hydra down and just cash in a bunch of card draw. And gain some life. And it's always nice to do that. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, so basically this is the same list that you had, but I added the Hydras in here, and I cut a few of the other cards in there, just kind of balance it out a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited. It's been a lot of fun being able to participate in this stream too. Or not this stream, but at least in the streamer event put on by Wizards. It was really cool. So we've got Grixis. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. We don't have red, but at least we're going to be on live for Engineer, then Grixis, so we'll keep. It's not the best opening hand, but we'll take it. I guess we lead off with Harbor, because we don't have a turn 1 play, and then we'll kick it back over to our opponent. Hello. Playing against a Wizard of the Coast employee. But it's nice to be able to, before we go to the pre-release, to kind of play with some of these cards. It looks like we're going to be playing against some sort of some Gerblins deck, so hopefully we can survive for a little bit. Incubation. Yeah, let's go for Incubation. And yes, there we go. Lawn of War Elves. That's exactly what we want to see. So we're going to grab Lawn of War Elves. Let's get down Forest, and let's go for Lawn of War Elves. Yeah, I really enjoy Incubation. That was definitely a really good suggestion to that. We've got double Firebrands. Oh, no. It's going to knock us down to 18. And then we draw into Stomping Ground. Let's get down Forest. Let's go for Engineer. Yeah, I like that, because then we can hopefully gain not going to gain a ton of life off this Grixis, but if we can survive this red-black aggro, fair enough. At least we're getting rid of the goblins off the battlefield. That's going to be 2 up top. It's down to 16. I'm trying to think. Oh, is there any certain commander that anybody's super excited that they want to see first? I'm in the process of throwing together decks, so speak up. I'm definitely building. Teysa is definitely on my to-do list. And do we need to get down Stomping Ground? Actually, yeah, let's do it like this. Get down Stomping Ground. I'm not going to pay 2. Yeah, enters tapped. And then we'll go for Engineer. And we'll see if they can't stick around. But yeah, Teysa is definitely high up on the list to do. I'm still trying to figure out what we're going to do with Teysa as far as her role in the church. We'll figure out something for that. But Lightning Strike, fair enough. Now, worst case scenario, we can still at least get down Bounding Grixis and gain 1 life. Once we get it down and draw a card, which hopefully kind of stops some of that. Draw into Harbor. Let's get down Harbor. Yeah, because we still have another Grixis, so we'll go for Grixis. It's going to be... X is going to be 3? Yeah, that's correct. Hit another land, get down Grixis, puts back up to 11. So we get down the island next turn, that's going to put it down as a 4/4. Thankfully with the 3/3, that's really going to allow us to kind of stop whatever sort of creature our opponent's got going on. Yeah, oh, that's not fun. Thankfully we're in Texas, we don't have to... What happened to my Grixis Lightning Strike? Okay. I was like, what happened to it? Let's get down Forest. I cannot tell you how many times that happens. Where if I'm like looking at my screen to like check a deck list or something, and then something bad happens to to my board state, or they'll go for that. It's that card that starts with the J, and they basically like destroy everything. That always. And we rip into another Grixis. I'm loving this. So we do at least need double red for the Hellkite, and I think at this point we just kind of want to stabilize. So that's going to be, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 total right now. Yeah, I kind of just want to get down some creatures. And I guess we'll just have it enter the battlefield with an extra +1 counter, because I don't think we really want to swing in. We just, whoa, look at that. And I love that this dragon has a skull on it. If you didn't know, it has a skull on it. And how awesome is that? I love it. Especially that they have it in the animation art. But hopefully, yeah, we can tap out for... I think we're going to be swinging in with the crew. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. Yep. make some trades on this. I mean, if they've got some removal, they've got it. Okay, and we draw into lightning strikes. Get down 4, so let's go for the bounding crates. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that'll be a really good draw. And actually, we'll go and push in with both of these because we can get down the crisis on the back end. Put them down to 9. Let's go for crisis. And I think we can do, yeah, it's going to be 1, 2, we had 8, so we can do for 6. I love this, Chris. It makes me want to build like some sort of modern deck where we can basically just ramp into crisis and keep, you know, they will have some sort of counter spell. All right, let's scoop it up. I'll take it. Like a sonar sensor. It's got a bunch of LEDs. And in fact, if you're looking for something to do, you can get like a kit on Amazon, 30, 40 bucks. And there's a ton of tutorials on YouTube. I've been watching this one guy. His name's like Paul something, but he's like this science teacher at a high school, and he recorded like 30 Arduino videos, and it's very much just like we're in his class, in a science class. It's just him talking. And so I've been watching those. I'm like on they're about 30 minutes each, and I'm on like, I think lesson like 12 or 13. And I don't know, it just makes me laugh that I've been just sitting there just rolling through that. Okay, so we've got Blood Crypt, Dragon Skull, Woodland Cemetery casted. Yeah, I kind of like this. Just need to get that. Yeah, we'll keep on this one. I'm digging that. Get the 4th land drop. That'll put us on for Domri. And we can hopefully just get rid of whatever sort of fun stuff they get down. Tap an untapped creature. All right, let's lead off with Blood Crypt, because we'll lead off with that, not going to pay 2. And that'll still put us on Dragon Skull and Woodland Cemetery. So we can get rid of that. I'm still in shock from those. I still randomly think about all those spell pierces we ran into. And quenches. All right, so we're running into another Arcades deck. I'm liking this. Wall of Vines came. The thing with Arcades is, once you just get rid of Arcades, you're good to go. So we're just going to basically hold on to our removal for Arcades and go from there. Let's get down Woodland Cemetery. And there's nothing really. Yeah, like I said, we'll just wait for them to get down Arcades. If they draw in a bunch of cards, so be it. And we'll pass it back over there to them. Yeah, we got double Vraska's Contempt. We've got we've got a lot of answers in this deck. This is pretty much almost like something you play in Modern. But yeah, as far as like me doing the Arduino thing, like I found myself like, okay, so we will see Arcades come down. Do we want to go for cast down on Resolute Watchdog? Yeah, I think we want to do that. Because they don't have the mana for that. And it's going to get down Arcades, and then next turn we can get down... Look at Arcades. Let's get down Dragon Skull Summit. And I guess we go for... Yeah, because we do not want them to get any sort of card draw. And then hopefully we hit the land drop. But yeah, you know, Magic was my hobby. That was I would get off to work and I would play Magic, and then it's turned into my channel, so it's kind of turned into like a second job for me. And so I needed something to do that was not Magic or art or overlays, and so that's why I do the Arduino thing. It's pretty cool. All right, so Lava Coil, it's going to be 4, and the Arcades is at 3/5. Do we want to start picking off some of these, maybe the mana creature? Yeah. I guess we're not really under any sort of pressure, but it's really not going to do much against the... We'll see if they go for the activation off Resolute Watchdog. We'll take care of the Caretaker. Because even if we hold on to these Lava Coils, it's not going to grab Arcades. And if they sacrifice the Resolute Watchdog, that's fine. We're getting rid of a Defender, so that works. Yeah, glad you like the art. I was trying to figure out... because that's one of those things that when I was building this... All right, so I'm going to say... Yeah, that's fun. We want a creature off the battlefield. That's perfectly fine. You know, that's one of the things about when I record Arena. Like, I love making overlays and stuff like that, but I don't have a good overlay for it. And so you can't really make this, you know, if you look at this screen right here, you can't really make it an overlay. So I kind of found this happy medium to where I can still interject some fun stuff in there and kind of get a little bit of art in there. I don't know. I like it. I like making having the magic art kind of blend in with the actual gameplay video. So whenever I start doing more arena content on my channel, I'll probably be making some different things like this. Let's lead off with Lano War Elves. And we're just kind of in a stalemate at this point right now. Now, if we swing it with Midnight Reaper... Actually, I think I kind of like Lava Coil on Novice Knight. Yeah, and then we start swinging with Midnight Reaper. Yeah, I like that. Well, it's... I enjoy, okay, I'm trying to think about the Arcades animation. Since we do have 4 mana, so we've got Vraska's Contempt. I think at this point, we just keep pushing in with the Midnight Reaper and leave up Vraska's Contempt. Yeah, I'm good with that. And you can see this is why, like, they need to put Brawl on the arena. You can see, like, playing our Arcades deck, it just looks like a beating at this point. And then we can slowly start exiling. Yeah, we just want to hold on to double Vraska. Girl Spellbreaker. Now, the animation. All right, so, yeah, I could see where that would get annoying after a while, but I'll be honest, like, every time it happens, like, I love it. Because, like, it's kind of, to me, it fits in with the... Do we want to go for Domri? Yeah, we're going to get that down. We don't necessarily have to leave that up. So we'll get down Domri. And we'll just start plussing up. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just add a red to our mana pool. And then I'll try to remember to finish my thought. Yeah, so like... All right, so see if you can follow me on this. So, like, I don't like metal, but when you go to a metal concert, they really care about the show. All right, we won. I'll take that. But they care about the theatrics of the show, and it's just like, I don't enjoy metal, but when we go, like, they've got laser lights and smoke, and it's just really cool. We got a pack that I can't keep. Let's see what our reward is. We get a guide. Welcome to the pack. We're going to claim our pack. But yeah, so with metal shows, they're always just really theatric, and, like, the animations, I don't know. I just, every time I see it, I'm not going to lie, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, thumbs up. Like a dig. Let me see. There we go. We'll do a little thumbs up like that. All right, so we played the Jund deck, and that was pretty good. We got Nicol Bolas in this Grixis Dreams deck, so I think we're going to roll with that. We'll see if we can't do a little bit of sealed after this if y'all want to help me build. I think that'll be good. Let's go Grixis Dreams. And then I'm gonna be I'll be posting this up on the channel tomorrow because it should be recording locally. I hope it should be. Yeah, I'm curious to see how big that file is gonna be. But yeah, I'm recording locally. I'm gonna try to edit it and have it out tomorrow, and then yeah, do some of that. It's fun, but yeah, I'm excited to start streaming more. Like I mentioned, I want to do Church of Athreos. I want to do and stick it on me. Like, you know, be in the comments, let me know, because sometimes I get, it's not necessarily, hold on, let's see. So we got Drowned Catacombs, Steam Vents, search for Azcanta. Yeah, I guess, yeah, we'll keep on this one. It's not bad. I like that. But yeah, it's just kind of one of those, like, I forget that, you know, streaming is a fun part of Magic. It's nice to see that. We'll lead off with Steam Vents, not going to pay 2. And then that'll allow us to go for Dream Catacombs. But yeah, definitely want to stream and then, like, you know, like overlays like this. You know, it's fun to, like, my big thing on my channel is I love bringing decks to life and being able to have like a church service with the Church of Athreos. To me, that's pretty cool. All right, so we got Search for Azcanta, Thought Erasure. They're going to be able to grab non-land. Yeah, let's see whatever they want to grab. Now, this deck right here, we've got Electro Dominance in here. I've really enjoyed this card, but it's one of those, like, if it works, it works. And I put Cry in here because in case we run into a lot of Afterlife stuff, so we'll see. Yeah, and see, that's what I really enjoy about or Singleton or Brawl is that it's fun Magic. I don't know how to describe it. We definitely want to put that on top of our library because we need to start making our land drops. Get down Sulphur Falls. And then we'll go and pass the turn. Yeah, so they definitely know about the Syncopate in our hand off of the Thought Erasure, so we'll still at least leave that up if they try to tap out for something. And the Bedevil, yeah, we're going to put that in the graveyard right now. We want to cash in our land drops if possible. So we do have Opt. Yeah, let's go and go for that. We'll go for that main phase. Put that on the bottom. Sulfur Falls, there we go. I like that. We'll get down Sulfur Falls, and then I'll still put us on at least a mana leak in a way. Or not mana leak, but a quelch, or whatever it's called. We can counter whatever sort of spell, or at least kind of complicate their turn. And then it still leaves us open on Chemist's Insight. Doom Whisper. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that into the graveyard. If we had another black source out there, well, we draw into it. Let's get that down. That's going to put us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go for Chemist's Insight. We'll go and pass the turn. Yeah, I think we go for Syncopate for 1 on this. Yeah, we're okay with that. They can still go for Jumpstart if they want to, but at least I like going for that Syncopate on that, just kind of countering that. And then we'll try to jam a Chemist's Insight. And at this point, with us having Search for Azcanta down, we can just straight up just keep cashing in some really nice card filtering. And I think at this point, we've got 5 cards in the graveyard. Let's go and definitely put that in the graveyard, because we have no creatures from our opponent. Let's get down the swamp. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm almost tempted to go for this Chemist's Insight while they're tapped out. We could go for Electro Dominance. That would be 4 damage up top, cash in 2. Yeah, I think I kind of like doing that. We don't have to worry about a counter magic. Yeah, let's go for that. So we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take 4 damage and then a Chemist's Insight for 0. That sounds pretty good. Should we get our hand moving at this point? A Sinister Sabotage. Okay, that's not bad. Don't mind having that in this particular map. Ooh, Teferi. And the Ritual Suit and Cry is definitely not going to help us against Teferi. I wish Disallow was legal in this format, but yeah, Brawl was not fun. Do we want to transform that? Yeah, we're going to transform. It'll be another land. Get down Dragon Skull Summit, and Chemist's Insight's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can still leave up Sinister Sabotage. Or actually, we can just do this at instant speed. So yeah, let's just go and pass the turn to our opponent. We'll see what they end up going for with Teferi, and then we'll go for both of those. Yeah, Brawl was not... and I never played against Brawl. Most of the people I played against, they were... they weren't playing Brawl. I mean, not playing Brawl. But yeah, it was a... I played it a couple times with 1v1 Commander, and it was just... I do want a Sinister Sabotage on this. I think we do. Yeah, let's go for that. Sinister Sabotage. If they've got some counter magic and they want to stop it, that's fine. Then we'll go for Chemist's Insight. Just want to get rid of the card advantage. Well, thinking about, okay, they're going to go for Absorb. Yeah, we're going to go for Chemist's Insight. Just cash in some card draw. I guess at this point we'll get rid of Cry. So we'll still get 2 card draw. They'll still get down, what is it? Search for Azcanta. Then we get Hellkite, which Teferi, let's see what Teferi's pumped up to. It's going to be 6. So at least with Hellkite, we can have it enter the battlefield. And that'll allow us to start putting some pressure on it. Let's get down Dragon Skull Summit. Let's go for Hellkite. And we're going to have it enter the battlefield with haste, because they're simply just going to knock it down. Yeah. That's Bedevil. I love it. I'm a little kid when it comes to Magic sometimes. There we go. We're going to attack it Teferi. Knock it down to 2. Yeah, and then we have Ritual of Soot. We still have the activation off as Azcanta. Yeah, we'll wait and do that on our opponent's turn, because we have Ritual of Soot. Yeah, we're going to pass it back over there. So if they want to, they can. Actually, they can't go for the -3 off Teferi, so they are having to find some sort of answer for the Hellkite, or at least we're going to be able to deal with Teferi. So That'll at least be good. Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of big. Oh, sorry. I hate when I start chatting and I don't hit like the OK button. But yeah, so I'm happy about Maze Runner coming in because I always feel kind of like bad that some of my mono green decks just turn into like Crater Hoof decks sometimes. And, you know, there are some decks where you have to run Crater Hoof in there. Like when I'm building like Tatyova Birds, it definitely helps to run Crater Hoof in there. But other than that, you know, I try not to run it if I don't have to. But you know, like Sidisi, like I love running in Sidisi. Like they're gonna go for Kaya's Wrath. Let's go for the activation. That'll definitely take care of our Hellkite. And then I guess grab Thought Erasure. It's better than nothing. All right, so it's gonna get rid of our Hellkite. And that's still gonna leave Teferi on the battlefield. But yeah, with Crater Hoof, you know, there's some decks that I just like. I would never take it off CDC because it just works so well. You know, you've got Wonder in there and different things like that. But when it's straight up just mono green where you can do other things, I'll try to do it if I can. Let's go for Thought. Yeah, let's go for that. They've got they've got like 5 cards in their hand. So let's see if we can't get some sort of. If they haven't got a counterspell, they've got it. So they got a pretty sweet build. They've got Kaya's Wrath again, Super Secret backup to Teferi, and then Chromium. I guess I'm good with Chromium getting away because Ritual Soot is nowhere near dealing with Chromium. Yeah, because if they get down, if they flash that in, we don't really have an answer for that. So we got to get rid of Chromium. Ooh, and then of course we have an answer on top. That'll be answer 4 to Teferi. Yeah, we'll leave that on top. I like that. Let's get down Watery Grave. We'll just have it come into play tap. There we go. I'm going to pass the turn. Now we'll search for Azcanta. I think that's yeah, we have to reveal a non-creature, non-land. So we're just going to leave Wrath's Contempt up. That way we can go for the Exile of Teferi. Now, they do have extra Teferi in their hand at this point. And I love that Magic Online, or at least Arena, does it like this to where you can kind of see what's still in their hand. That really kind of helps you. Yes, I do need to I need to build Norn the Wary. My buddy, yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I hate when I start talking. That triggers up there. With one of my paper buddies, he has a Norn deck, and I always enjoy playing against it. It's pretty nutty. So my paper buddy, one time, like, he hadn't played in a long time, and I was like, hey man, I could just like do some proxies. You know, you don't have to like buy every single card. And so he put like Crater Hoof in his deck. Not Crater Hoof, he put like Black Lotus in his deck. I was like, dude, that's not even, can't do that. Can't proxy a Black Lotus. Anyway, he did. And it was just kind of one of those, like, we switched decks after that, but I didn't say anything. But it just made me laugh that I'll just toss a Black Lotus in there. Just real casual. All right, so they've got a few more cards in the hand. We want to try to stick this Vraska's Contempt before they get to the draw step. Yeah, I think we kind of do. Let's go for Vraska on Teferi. Because it's going to give them a draw step. They're going to be able to dig. They can still recast Teferi. Okay, we're going to get rid of it. Maybe we could have waited till their turn, but... And then we get down Steam Vents, have that come into play. Tapped. Yeah, and then we'll go on past the turn. Now, with Ritual Suit, we could discard it, but we're going to hold on. If we get into some sort of jumpstart card, then we can do that. We do have Nickel of Bolas hanging around in here somewhere, so if we can get that... Yeah, so basically, like, I don't really ever... You know, there's cards that are overplayed, but they're played for a reason, like Crater Hoof is. And, I mean, that's the best card out there, you know? I'm trying to think how to describe it. Like, you know, whether it's Cabo, whether it's Crater Hoof, like, at the end of the day, you sat down to play Commander, you know what cards are legal in Commander, and, no, it's just fun that way. All right, so opponent's going to get down to Super Secret backup to Teferi. And let's go for this search for Azcanta activation. We definitely need to find an answer for Angel of Grace. They're at 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can tap out for like damage for 9. Yeah, I think we take Electro Dominance. Who knows? Maybe we get into something else. I really want to tap out for an Electro Dominance. We can do it to any target, so that'll definitely allow us to take care of Teferi. We can't do it right now, but we'll see if we can't wait for them to get something kind of chewed up on their mana. All right, so we got the Angel of Grace swinging in. Oh, hey. Thanks. Thanks for the follow. And Sinister Sabotage. Yeah, I think we'll go for they do have the mana. Let's wait until their turn to go for that. And if they do some sort of end of turn action, then we'll definitely go for Electro Dominance, sending that damage over to Teferi. All right, so kick back over there. They draw into another card. Yeah, let's see. We can go for Electro Dominance on Angel of Grace or Teferi. We'll see. Because we'll go for Electro Dominance, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can still end up going for Sinister Sabotage backup, especially now that they've plussed up with Teferi. Land Destruction. I don't mind Land Destruction as long as they just let's go for Electro Dominance. X is going to be 6. Ah, thank you, Sisbit. It's official now. Yeah, it's going to be 6. Let's go for that. Hey, now. Ooh, they go for Absorb. Let's go for Sinister Sabotage on Absorb. That is a beautiful stack right there. And then Water Grave, it's going to definitely put that into the graveyard. And we cast Ritual Soot, but it's not going to do anything, so... Nope. We're good. It's going to take care of Teferi. I still think our opponent's probably going to get in on this one because we have no answer for... and they grab another Absorb, so... Stand on Kaya's Wrath and Absorb. Drawn to Dragon Skull Summit. All right. So let's see if we can't dig a little bit deeper with the Azcanta. Yep, nothing on that. Get down Dragon Skull, and then we'll go and pass the turn. But yeah, with Land Destruction, I don't mind Land Destruction as long as it's as long as the game ends really quick. Like, there's been a couple times, I'm glad they banned Winter Orb and different things, because there's a couple times where if you play against Winter Orb and they don't have a win condition and you're sitting there untapping, other than just they don't want to play against Winter Orb. I hate that particular win condition. And so, yeah, I can't stand it. But as long as they can close the game out, I don't mind Land Destruction. Okay, this is brutal. I know we've got Nicol Bolas in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure we put it in there. Hey, what's happening? It's Amazon. They tried to deliver it, but they keep missing me. So hopefully I can get it pretty soon. All right, Ravenous Chupacabra. Yeah, take care of Angel of Grace. We'll go for that. Ravenous Chupacabra is going to eat Angel of Grace. Well, no, excuse me. They still have Absorb. Yeah, that's right. They're gonna get. We'll pass the turn, but I think they're gonna get it on this one. We'll dig with that. Search for Azcanta, and we'll grab Sinister Sabotage. Okay. Yeah, the swing for 5 knock us down to 2, and we're still staring at Teferi. Now, Kaya, when they released her as a Planeswalker, wasn't super thrilled, but it's really interesting. Exile up to 2 cards from a single graveyard. You gain 2 life with 1 creature, and then -5 deals damage equal to the number of cards that owns in exile. So. Let's say you're playing against a Delve deck. It seems like it could be playable somehow in Modern. Honestly, I'm not really entirely sure where the Monocle and Top Hat came from. I just know that it's always been referenced, and I really enjoy that. But ooh, yeah, we go for Sinister Sab. They don't really want them to draw 3 cards. There. We have 3 copies of Nicol Bolas. Finally, yeah, we'll definitely put that on top. We'll still at least get that down. I don't think we have enough mana to get down Nicol Bolas and flip. That's going to be 4 plus 7. That's going to be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, we might. I don't think it'll do much, though. It'll be 7. Yeah, we get down Nicol Bolas. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got enough to get that. Yes, go Nickel Bowl, let's go. Spew that blue fire everywhere. And let's go for the activated ability. At least we're going to do something. We're going to get that activated ability. If they've got removal, they've got it. Oh, they've got Mortify. Good game. Maybe if we'd gotten down Nickel Bowl just a little bit sooner. Thank you. Yeah. I'm waiting on, to be honest, I'm waiting on the Church of Athreos playmat to get done. As soon as I get that art, then I can start rolling everything else out. I'm really kind of OCD sometimes. Like, I want to make sure everything's ready to go at once. And so as soon as I get the Church of Athreos art sent to me, then we'll go from there. Yeah, opponent got it, but that was some fun, man. We had Electro Dominance, had some pretty good stacks going.